We're back from the Pikemasters setup at the 2023 TCA show in Denver. We've got a concert going on in the stadium on the other side there. It's just going to be a little noisy, so apologize. But we did get the whole layout in. I haven't really done much testing of this train. We'll see how well it does, but this is the loop you did not see in the video yesterday. Mike Wilson's been kind of cheeky with how he's naming these. This one's going to be Ophir loop. The other one down there is going to be Georgetown loop, I believe is what he's going to call it. And that's going to just mostly be so that we can tell which one's which when we go to assemble these. They're not universally interchangeable in all their parts. This curve module is brand new. This is its first show. This is built by James Patterson. The open hole in the deck is not at all because the sheet of plywood only happened to cover that much of the table with what was left. It'll make a nice creek bed. Next up, Mike Maline has these two 2-to-1 modules. The gentleman who was bringing the double track modules unfortunately couldn't make it, so instead of having a section of double track between these two, we have a very short passing siding. We're calling it dead siding because it's got the cemetery there. We go into Wade Montz's grain elevators. This is actually a town, Coldwater Junction. There it is, Coldwater, Kansas. I knew he put it somewhere. This is first show I believe he's had with the extension on here. This is so you can put another module coming off this way. Next up is Minimo. It's a narrow module. This one is Granger, Colorado. This is by James Patterson. It's got a little water stop and a little spur there. Just something to keep everyone entertained. This is one of the first modules that was built, actually. It's been to pretty much all the shows. Next we go into James Patterson's Eastonville module. This is, of course, the town with the house track, the passing siding, and the very large Y. The Y is not 100% operational yet. We're going to grab an AR1 tomorrow, auto reverser, so we can get that going. Some buildings here came from member Jack Sousa. He bought a box of stuff that he's looking to get rid of, so members got their pick on buildings, so I grabbed some for Eastonville here. And we got our old banner. If you were ever down at City Odd, this is the one that used to hang outside the building on the wall above the door. And you might also be familiar, if you know us very well, that that is a typo. In fact, we are 1985, not 1958, but a couple of the banners came out that way. We go across David Dane's Abo Canyon Bridge again. David Dane's been doing Freemo for quite a while, and he decided to pop in this setup with us. It's a nice thing about Freemo. See, he's got some fancy plug covers there for the throttle jacks. We have I forgot this one yesterday. This is a modular signal system module. The signals actually do work. They only detect the trains on 2 of David Dane's modules, well 3, but they do work. This is David Dane's Coors Distribution Center module. He's got a banner for the Mountain State Freemo. That's what group he's a part of. Then we have the tunnel module from David Dane here. These are all kind of desert based, as you can see. And coming out of David Dane's tunnel on the other side, we come into Mike Wilson's Colorado module. That's what we're calling it anyway. This is a very long passing siding here. It's got some really cool scenic bits in it as well. It's got a little MOW spur here, I believe. Some culverts and stuff. It's got some nice negative space in the scenery. It's not just a flat-decked module. You got a bridge here. Sit here and we'll wait for the train to come across. Grade crossing there. We come around down here, we have Mike Maline's, I got the name right this time, Mike Maline's bridge module. This is also one of the oldest original modules that we have for the Pikemasters Freemo. Of course, this carried over from City Odd. The pirate flag to denote problem track area. Those were prevalent around City Odd for a period of time. We carried him over to the Freemo. And this module used to actually match up with his unknown module, hence the spur back there. It doesn't go anywhere right now. This is Mike Maline's curve module. This is brand new. He built this like last month. It's kind of impressive how quick this went together. The two curve modules, both mine and his, did not exist last month. We're coming to Mike Maline's unknown module. So he's got some plans to rearrange how this all works and a couple more modules to go with it. Then, of course, last but not least, the reversing loop. Georgetown loop, as the case may be. Sorry, we got a car on the ground there. I was hoping it would re-rail itself, but it did not. Joint here that's slightly wide in gauge. That would do it. But all things considered, the layout's run pretty good for us so far today. Not many problems. Even had a brass PFM 2660 out earlier. Whee, the lumber load's gonna go overboard. But that's the layout. There's another one of our signs. I think we should probably cut the downstairs portion of that off though. But anyway, that's the layout for 2023 at TCA in March. I hope to see some of you folks here tomorrow.